Hi everybody, Dr. Johnson here with Cascade Chiropractic and Wellness. I'm here with Brian. We've known each other a few weeks now. Let's have you tell people about what you got going on and what we've been doing, Brian.
Sure, I came in because I had a really stiff neck. I could hardly turn it to even see when I was driving, and a little bit of lower back and hip pain. And I've come in a few times and it's been wonderful. He's done a real good job. I have a whole lot more mobility. There's still a little bit of tightness, but we're getting there.
We're getting real close.
Yep, I'm very pleased with the treatment.
Okay, and a couple things we do with Brian. We're using a Y strap, but we're using it a little bit different. It didn't feel like it was going to go well with a big pulse, so we're doing kind of a stretch with a light pulse. You guys will get to see that today, but let's get into working on you, Brian, and we'll show them what we do. All right, I'm just going to start in by loosening some things up, Brian. We're going to use our massage gun first. So we know for you, your right side of the neck's been real tight, real problematic, but it's making progress. And you had a career driving around, stocking shelves.
Yes.
And so that definitely added to it. You've been able to kick that into the past and be retired for a while.
Yes.
Congratulations. But that kind of stuff will add to what he's going on. This doesn't seem like something that just all of a sudden popped up out of nowhere. It was a problem that just built slowly over time. From working down, kneeling, tucking things onto a shelf, to reaching up to that top shelf on a daily basis, it just takes its toll.
Yes, it does.
You'd go probably from being relaxed in the truck, driving to the next location, to hustle, get things done.
That is the way it is.
How's this doing down low?
Oh, it feels good.
Good. We're just starting with the hypervolt, getting in here, starting to get some blood flow into these muscles. Kind of get them warmed up. It makes my job easier. And when our low backs, especially deep in the low back, has been tight, we got to work across kind of top of the buttocks area into that hip. That'll help loosen up low back as well. Tender through here?
Yes, I can feel that there for sure.
Have you been getting out doing things pretty often?
Trying to, just chilling, taking it easy with the hot weather.
Yeah, it's been a nice summer here in Portland. It is.
Yes.
The weather's good. There's plenty to do. Okay, let's get hands-on on some things. I'm going to start right at the neck, and we're working down into the shoulders. I'm just hunting for those tight spots. You got one right away right there. Is that tight at the top of the neck?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, when you press that there on this side here, I can feel it down the neck.
You feel it travel?
Yep.
Okay.
Which is probably why that side has felt tight.
It'll add to it. There's tension here as well through the whole neck, but when it travels like that, it's a signal. You're getting the tension at the base of your neck, plus this one that travels adds to that. Your left side's not doing too bad. Any sensitivity up here?
No, it actually feels really good.
It's on good behavior.
Yeah.
Not too tender as I'm pushing?
No, that's fine.
Ooh, a crunchy one. Yeah, that's a decent gnarly spot still.
Yeah. I can definitely hear it, feel it.
You feel it crunch and hear it in your ears?
Yeah.
It's just a band of muscle tissue that, as we work across that muscle belly, it snaps back into its place. There we go, it's not so poppy now. We almost got it worked through. Not torturing you too bad?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, good. I get to feel the tension and the pressure. You get to feel the pain if there is any.
You know what? It's what you have to go through to have it be better. It's the way it is.
Sometimes, yes. There we go. There we go. Not so crunchy now. Okay, working into that middle neck. So that's some of my method. We're just working each zone on the way down. You got another little tight nugget right here, mid-neck. We're just getting pressure on it, stretching through some of those muscle fibers, the layers, muscle to muscle layers. We get those separated and it'll ease up.
Feel that on my right side, right where you're at, for sure. Left side's not too bad.
No, this side, if we could get your right side feeling like the left side, you'd be in a pretty happy place. Yeah. There we go. Kind of chewing through the layers there. Even though we're focused on that right side, I still work through the left just to make sure we're not missing anything. There's nothing hiding out that we should be finding. You still staying after it at home too with a little exercise, stretching, that stuff?
Yes.
Good man.
Not so much this week. I've had just things to do in the morning every day, it seems, so that's my excuse for being a little lazy this week.
You're getting your break this week. You'll be back after it.
Yes.
Yeah. Life happens, but don't let it get in the way too much, because doing that self-care, it'll keep you out of the office and feeling good more often. Not too bad through here. Little crunchy spot in under that shoulder blade. Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yep, I feel that for sure. Oh yeah.
So when we first met, what was your hope? What was your expectation?
My expectation was I'd just be able to, move my neck to the right. It was so tight. I just like I just told you a little while ago. I couldn't even hardly, I had to turn my whole body just to look when I was driving to see, to change lanes. I couldn't just sit there and move my neck. It was so tight and painful. So that was,
If you did try to turn it, it was giving you the pains.
yes. So that was seriously my only expectation, was hoping that you could take care of that.
Now you can look over your shoulder and
Yes.
switch a lane without going, ow!
Yes. Little things in life you miss when you can't do them.
Well, and you were at a point you were still aware of it. I've met people who just had no clue. They couldn't look over their shoulders. We were on a range of motion on them, and they go to turn, and I said, do you feel that being short? And they don't even notice, because it's just built over time, a little less motion, a little less motion. And they forget that they used to just turn their neck and look over their shoulder. So you were aware of it in a way that was making you do something about it. Shoulder's not too bad. Up in the upper back, this spot, middle upper back, has a little bit out wide across the rhomboid into the paraspinal muscles. But that's even softening up pretty quick today. Are we hitting any points across here real tender? What's right here? Is that painful or just tense?
Just tense.
Okay. And just give it some stretch and open it up.
That's the area that I always have issues with because of my posture.
This is all tight from running the tongs on the grill.
That must be it.
Summertime out at the grill. I'd say that'd be a good injury to have. Feeding your friends.
Yeah, why?
Not being hungry.
It was the tongs and lifting that 12-ounce beer.
You got your beer curl injury.
Totally tore me up.
Our summertime injuries.
Yeah. Wasn't out running, it was walking to the barbecue.
That's awesome. Yeah, everybody always envisions Portland as this rainy, wet, dreary city. But this region here, it's worth going through all the rain to get to these summers that are just so beautiful and green.
I tell you, that whole right side is feeling pretty tense, where you just were.
In that low back like this,
Yeah, or over on the side here where you're pushing it.
where I'm going
Compared to
towards.
the left side, like the left side, I just don't feel anything. It just sort of feels good. But the right side is like, yeah. I guess I'm having a right side of the day or something.
And because we've done a few sessions, we're kind of getting, this is what I call the real deal.
Yeah.
We worked through all the little tight spots that have just kind of been present, and now we got the real deal, the leftovers, the part that's probably really making your problems. And if we can work these free, you just don't have problems anymore. Depending on how you got these, if it's just slowly built over time, we might unwind them and you won't have issues at all. If there was an old injury here or something, it's probably going to be a problem spot. When you do get tight or have an issue, it'll be one of the first ones to flare back up. Our bodies do that.
I've been to that, the ladder accident that I told you about, the ladder collapsing on me.
Yeah.
So, because that was, I came down on my right side the hardest.
we can figure if you have little flare-ups or relapses of problems as we get into the winter months and you might move a little less or something, it might tighten back up. It's probably going to be the first spot that'll tighten. We'll take care of it a couple sessions and then it won't bug you till it has another irritant. How's that doing as I meet that hip?
Good.
Tender?
Yes.
Okay.
But good. It's tender, but as you're working it out, it gets less and less.
That's exactly what we want. Each time we put pressure through that muscle, we free up a bit more of the muscle belly. It doesn't stay so tight. Go at it from this side and work across the other way too. It's just not nearly as tight on this side.
Yeah, I mean, I can feel that it's not really strange how your body works sometimes, you know. And literally in the past, it's always been my left side that gave me the problems the most. Sciatica and, you know.
It's on good behavior today. Just some deep stretch. We'll get through that middle back spot with some stretch. That's doing good. Over to this side, same kind of stuff. Get some length on these tight muscles. Okay, let's start to get some stuff moving here. I'm going to be right in that upper back. Nice push straight through. Again, right here, same thing. Little one going again. Nice. Okay, kind of middle back here. There's one more to go down though. This one's usually best done with a breath in and hold that breath. Good. Okay, we're going to kick up the drop table here. Little test run. Good, that's good pressure. Right in that low back. I'm going to lock out this side. We're going in the pelvis here. Good. Okay, up in that next zone. Right there. Head over. Nice pressure into that shoulder. Good.
I heard that.
That was awesome. Let this elbow drift a little bit wider. Yeah, just like that. Same kind of thing. Awesome. All right, Brian. Let's have you end up with this side up, facing towards the doorway. Right. So our top leg's a little more bent. You're getting an arm pulled through and go arm on arm like so. We're stretching that low back. We're pulling that across right into that low back spot. This shoulder's going back a little more. Here we go. There it is. Good job. Letting this knee be the more bent one. Pulling that shoulder through. Arm on arm, about like that. Opening up that low back there. Good, deep pressure there. There it is. Flat onto your back. You're doing pretty good. How's the knees, hips, ankles?
Good.
Raise you up a little bit here. Nice pull into that low back. Oh, that's all moving pretty good. This is just a little stretch. You might hear an ankle.
Oh,
Little one, yeah. Here, feeling that leg.
oh yeah.
This side just a wee bit tighter in that upper back. Or sorry, upper leg, lower back. Same kind of pull again from this angle.
Oh.
There it is. Get it opened up.
Like I can go out and conquer the world now.
Almost. We get this neck opened up, you'll be
Yeah.
ready for the next battle. Actually, we did a decent job freeing up some of those muscles already.
Yeah.
Sometimes I tackle them pretty good once you're face up, but they're pretty loose now.
I mean, yeah, it's completely different from when you first started.
All right, we're gonna get onto our first spot here.
Okay.
Take that head and just let it relax onto the headrest there. That bush is right into that lower neck.
Oh.
Bingo. Very nice. And we're rotating across it and over to the other side.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
The fun thing is, after a couple sessions, that's pretty easy to move now. Do you remember trying to get that on the first one?
No, yeah.
It was like, oh, 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 and then we hit it and it's like one would move. Boom. Now we get 2, 3 at a time. It's opening up better. Neck is more loose. Let's have you slide down the table just a little bit. Let those legs lock in. We'll get the Y strap on you here. Let that settle there. So what we're doing for Brian is just getting a nice hold on that neck. We're just doing some stretches that are a little bit shorter than my typical. Just get right onto it and then let off. Is that doing okay?
Yeah.
I can raise this up. Your angle won't be so bad. Right back into it. Good. Feel that getting some nice stretch?
Yeah. And some crunch in there.
Start to feel it open up.
Yeah.
Next one. Next one, a little bit deeper right at the end. Good.
Yeah. Feels good.
Doing okay?
Yeah.
Let's sit you up and we'll face the doorway. We'll run across the shoulders, see how they're holding up. Yeah, we got your neck opened up really good. One little spot there. Okay. Right into this shoulder, really let it set back. Yeah, we're good on that. This side here, real similar. Little tiny crunchy across shoulder blade.
Oh.
Good there. All right. Let me grab a mic here. All right. How we feeling, Brian?
Feeling good. So good session.
This was good.
Yes, it was.
Lots of tension in the right neck. You were kind of right-sided, right neck.
Yep.
That right upper back kind of in at the shoulder blade, right lower back across into the hip.
Yep.
Just did some muscle work, opened things up, got some good adjustments and movement.
It feels good today.
Good.
Thank you.
Well, next turning better. All right.
It is.
Well, thanks for letting them join us. Take care, guys.
Bye.